Now, on the outside looking in. As we look at the Eastern Conference, Sixers are number 11 and just outside the play-in group. The Celtics are back in Cleveland and just ahead of the New York Knicks. Good evening, everyone, with the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller, Kevin Harlan. We'll check in with Allie LaForce in just a second. Well, they always say, Reg, that after All-Star, things get ratcheted up, and you can feel it here tonight.
Yeah, both teams have less than 30 games left, and both teams have different agendas. For Boston, they have an outside chance of catching Cleveland for that number one spot. But listening to Coach Mazzulla, he's more focused on his team's health and basketball consistency on both ends of the floor. For the Sixers, tonight will be Philly's 14th game the Big Three have suited up. The Sixers, they are currently on the outside looking in for the playoffs, and there's even talk of shutting down Joel Embiid for another knee surgery. I think this team will reevaluate itself after 10 games and make a more educated decision going forward, Kevin.
All right, let's now take a look at the starting lineups presented by Kia. And for the Celtics, you see Drew Holiday is back in there. He missed the final 4 games leading up to All-Star and the familiar group he's with. Maxey, George, and Embiid, Reg, all were back together on the floor. But this is, overall, with the new addition of Grimes, the 34th different starting lineup that Coach Nick Nurse has had to start because of injuries and the shuffling of the lineup and roster. There are a lot of moving parts in Philly.
And I like where Coach Nick Nurse inserting Grimes into that starting lineup. He knows he's got to be able to play fast and be able to switch a lot against the defending champs at the Boston Celtics.
Terrific crew, a very experienced crew tonight. Our crew chief is Courtney Kirkland, 25th season. Referee is Brett Barnicky in his 15th. Umpire Michael Smith in his 32nd season.
Say it again.
Oh, 32 years.
And happy birthday, Michael Smith.
Tell him how old he is.
70. Out here looking like he's 30.
Here we go. Tatum will take it hard and kick it off. Ooh, and right against that right shoulder goes Oubre. Right into Holiday. And the former 76er, Drew Holiday, who was a first-round pick by the 76ers back in 09, and say, wait a minute, I got the bad shoulder. I'm hitting the head. That's not a good way to start for him, but he'll inbound here now. As the ball was knocked away, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Here goes two.
So you know exactly what Coach Mazzulla and the Celtics are going to want to do. They're going to try to attack Paul George and Joel Embiid early on here.
They want to get them in different actions, don't they? And Philly wants to try to set up on defense because they know the Celtics will move quickly the other way. This is George with the 3 and a very good sign. Heading into All-Star. In the last game against Brooklyn, played 37 minutes and only had 2 points. So a good way for him to start right there. No, for a guy like him, I mean, you're talking about a multiple All-Star, All-NBA player at turnover for Joe Mazzulla's Celtics. As Mazzulla, in his 3rd season, a guy who played his college basketball in West Virginia, played the Final 4. Ball knocked away. It's out of bounds. And Tatum over there with the pick it up. Yep, picks up number 1. Tatum and Brown played in the All-Star game in San Francisco that you broadcast. With Maxey getting it off to Oubre. Basically, everyone healthy for this 76er team. Porzingis watching it be quickly to feed the Oubre.
You can talk about the diminishing skill set of Joel Embiid because of the injuries. One thing that will always happen when he gets the ball on the block, he's going to garner a lot of attention. That screen right there between Tatum and Porzingis.
Tatum is a terrific teammate. He always tries to build those assist numbers, and because of that unselfish play, helps him along. And the 3 rebound Holiday.
He's going to settle for 3s. They'll take that.
The 33% from through the drive. Another 2 points in the paint. Holiday with his first basket.
That is a welcome sight.
Yes.
Because of that shoulder injury, the Holiday, he's going to have to be 100% more score for these last 28 games.
He brings in the shot right be underway. Brown is there. Maxey in the fence. It's Holiday. And White. This is a three. And it goes right down the hatch from Derek White, who is a top 10 three-point shot maker in the league.
Yeah, 9 straight double-figure games going into the break. So let's see if this can keep that hot shooting going here. It's going to be off White. Sixers ball.
Talked to Nick Nurse tonight, battling a bit of a cold, second season, 5 years a head coach with the Toronto Raptors, and he's got his hands full just trying to keep everything connected on a high-priced team and an injury-plagued team.
You mentioned at the top, this is 34 different starting lineups. So how do you build consistency? See how the knee just buckled right there?
Here's Holiday, Brown down low, working on Maxey, and after a little bit of foul called on Maxey, underneath, first on him.
This is when you don't get a lot of time on the floor here. As Joel Embiid, the last play here, just look how his legs just buckled, right? It just goes down. Not a lot of security underneath those. Look at all the pads and braces that he's wearing.
Looks like Joe Namath in the later stages as the Jets would hit all that hardware around that knee, and this is what his life is going to be like until they get that work done. And he hopes it's the off season, but you mentioned something that caught my attention to start. So maybe a 10-game window to kind of figure out if they've got enough to extend it, or maybe let's shut it down, get these guys healthy with an off season and some surgery.
I think these first 10 games are critical for Philadelphia. And just gauging from the records, because I could very well see them shutting down Joel, because even from his lips, he needs another knee surgery, right?
Yes. Here's Holiday. George will pick him up. Oh, really? Inside the 12, and it's happened. Porzingis couldn't get it. And it goes off the Quinn Grimes. Fifth game is a sixth game in the trade with Dallas. His fourth team in 4 years. George making a move. Porzingis is out.
With the mismatch down low, if you're Embiid, get in there for the offensive glass.
It's Paul George. Nice stroke and a couple of baskets to go. We'll give him 5.
Nice start here for PG-13.
It's Brown, pickpocketed. Oubre had it. He throws it away. Tatum working around. Grimes out to Porzingis. He moves it 3. Embiid the rebound. And it's Grimes. He's coming off a terrific game before All-Star where he had 30 against Brooklyn. As did Oubre. And here is George. It's Embiid. Brown is on him. Back to Paul. And out to Grimes. Shot clock at 3. Maxey. Driving Brown. Good feed, good patience.
Every Sixer touched the basketball right there. And this is the glimpse that if you're Nick Nurse, you've been wanting to see all year long with your big three on the floor, sharing the basketball, and Oubre with the finish.
Here's Grimes now on Tatum. Grimes will pick up usually the best scorer on the other team. He'll switch right now. Tatum has got George on him. Finds one open, works around. There's the offhand to get 2.
This is what's great about Boston, because all 5 guys can take the ball off the dribble and finish in traffic. And Tatum was one of the best in the game to ever do it.
It's Embiid. He's been inactive for 37 games this season over Porzingis. That's Joel Embiid. With him, they are 8-9. Without him, they are 12-25. They got him tonight. But who knows for how long? Tatum with a spirit. And Maxey was shoved out of bounds by Holiday. And a foul called, and 6:49 to go in the first. The Celtics by 2. They've led by 6. Holiday picks up number 1.
What? You're joking. This is a joke.
You want jokes? Wait, new car? You need Like a Good Neighbor. State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent can help you choose the coverage you need.
Glad I can help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Oh, why are you so sweaty? This is good, because it's high stakes, and that's the kind we like.
Disney Pixar's Win or Lose, now available only on Disney Plus.
Hey, Meta, what is this artwork?
Median by Mauricio Padlin, worth $6.2 million.
What? That's a $6.2 million banana. Are you kidding? I need to find you another banana. Bananas.
Gentlemen,
What a place you have.
who eats art?
I think you're supposed to say, hey, Meta. Like, hey, Meta, who eats art? And Meta would say, Chris Pratt.
Hey, Meta, call my lawyer.
I'm loving the live betting on DraftKings.
Oh, they got it all.
Oh, man, money lines, spreads,
Next type of bucket, two-handed slam.
and all kinds of player props.
Play on.
And overs. I mean, look, they got over on this and over on that, too.
Kevin, the play's about to start.
I got it in. Okay, now quit yapping about live betting while I'm live betting.
You bet.
With the most markets to bet live, DraftKings is the #1 sportsbook for live betting. We get you, so we got you. New customers turn $5 into $150 instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
If you feel like you're on the wrong road with your finances, Credit Karma can help you push through to a better place. With personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more, so you can find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
Hey, say I'm the beat. We're stepping up. This is my mama favorite number 4. My daddy told me
Flavor. Everyone wants to taste.
because I'm the beat.
You found it then.
Of course I did. Good boy.
To a week of new memories.
Enjoy Thailand.
A little freaked out.
I think you survived.
Playoff time. Competition level as good as it gets. This is one of the home. This time people are around.
This is how you make a name for yourself.
Welcome back to Philadelphia, where the sense of urgency is as high as it's ever going to be for this 76ers team. The Big Three have only played complete games together. Tonight is one of those rare moments where they are healthy and playing together so far, knock on wood. But as turbulent as this season has been, they are still only a game and a half back of the Bulls for the final play-in spot in the East. And Coach Nurse told us the next 5 to 7 games here are going to tell them everything. He knows you can't just flip a switch, though, because everyone is back. He acknowledged, quote, even when we are together, we have no conditioning. We have no rhythm. They've had multiple practices together, guys. Shoot around today, he thought went pretty well. He's hopeful, but time is running out. Kelly Oubre told me, we've been holding it down until everyone is back, but now it's put on the gas, guys.
And Ellie, we know that after All-Star, right? I mean, sometimes as you extend your story here, that the rhythm for a lot of these players who've not picked up a ball in 5-6 days is a little tough.
It is tough, but at the same time, the mentality is the pep in the step, right? It's okay. The mission is on. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's now or never, right? It's the championship mentality. And for Boston, you got to love how Coach Mazzulla told us the season actually starts after the All-Star break. Everybody from the Philadelphia locker room to the Boston locker room had a little extra energy now that the second half is finally here.
Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Paul George just picked up his foul as number 1 tonight. Porzingis at the line.
That's why I think these next 10 games are critical for Philly, because they're not going to reach up to number 7 or 8 in the East. I think as high as they can go is maybe 9. And is it worth it, right? So is it worth it to face Cleveland or Boston in the first round? In my opinion, I don't know if they can beat either one of them in the 7-game series. Joel Embiid, from everything we're hearing, his recovery from another knee surgery is going to be extended. Is it worth him just shutting him down and doing the surgery now?
How good is though is his 76er fights and hands that constitute number 4 in front. That's a pickpocket. 2-1 Maxey to drive.
Well, you love to pick up with Brian. Number one, that helps because not only is he probably your best perimeter defender, he can score the basketball as well. Just had 30 the game right before the break in Brooklyn. And they got to be able to play fast. But we don't know. We've only seen it 13 games this season. Right. And they were 7-6 in those games. Nice job defensively here.
As you bring on White. White with a great mid-range shooter. I mean, terrific. And he misses on the doorstep with the whistle. And it's out of bounds. It's Boston's ball. 2 minutes there. I mean, look at it. As the officials,
I think they're going to give him a fresh 24.
I think they are. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Had possession of the basketball as he was falling out of bounds.
But Reggie, how did you find it coming back from All-Star, whether you were in the game or not, and a handful of days off, after probably relaxing and just getting away from basketball?
The game before the break and the game right after the break is always your toughest, because the game before the break, you're thinking about, if you're not in the All-Star game, you're thinking about somewhere warm and getting away with your family. And it's always tough to find your rhythm, the game coming back, because you've been away from the game for at least a week or so.
Abasele comes in for George. That's the Philadelphia change. Tatum leaves. Horford is in. With 5:12 to go here in the first. Oubre just picked up a defensive 3.
It was a foul, out of bounds, so it's going to be one free throw.
Yes.
One free throw. And for Celtics, and he misses it. The foul occurred before the ball was inbounded by the Celtics. That's why, which resulted in the one free throw for Boston.
The Celtics at 39-16. Road record of 22 and 6. Highest road winning percentage of the league.
That is a welcome sight. His offense is pivotal going forward for Boston.
Remember, he sat out the last 4 games before All-Star with a right shoulder impingement. Next week, White and the Celtics the other way. It is off Philadelphia.
There's much space. Joel Embiid in drop coverage right there, almost daring Holiday, and she made that 3.
And Holiday is only shooting 34% from 3. Last year, 42% from 3.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the shoulder.
We're talking about that. You're right. Down in Grimes. Porzingis a screen. First out to 3.
Back 3 opportunities here. One from Holiday and then Porzingis.
Bodies in the paint.
That is a big body. And when he falls, he falls.
We all feel it.
Look at the play here. It almost looks like Al Horford pulled the chair right here. Tripped over his foot and goes right. Porzingis is lucky he didn't get hurt. Just a casualty of war.
Horford picked up the foul. Embiid is at the line. Now, when he has played, he's been scoring well. The last 9 games he's played, he's averaged 23 points or more. So he has, it's just, can he stay healthy enough to be on the floor? Tonight from Philadelphia, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. Embiid again with another free throw.
Well, think about it. If he can stay healthy, he's been in 450 regular season games out of 855. So think about that. He's only played in 53% of his games as an NBA player. Another 3. That's a hat trick there for the Celtics. 3 straight threes on 3 straight possessions.
England is only shooting 32% from three-point territory. Maxey with 8 minutes gone here in the first quarter, and beat the screen and open shot. It's Brown into Oubre. Into his former teammate. Abasele. Richardson backs up 3 minutes and trying to close. Abasele has the rebound. A couple years in Boston, then went overseas, now a Sixer. And beat against Porzingis. spinning, good feet inside the brain. And now Maxey. Drives inside. Taken by Joel. Embiid's got 6 timeout Boston.
Joel Embiid being very active on the offensive glass. Here's the move by Maxey. And Joel Embiid now up to 6 points, showing a lot of activity.
It all started with a small business idea.
It's a pillow with a speaker in it. That's right, Craig.
Pulling in the perfect team to get the job done.
I'm just here for the internet. AT&T, it's super fast.
You locked us out?
And when we were thrown a curveball, we had everything we needed.
Internet out? Don't worry, we have AT&T internet backup.
The next level network for small business.
I sold a pillow.
Hey, Nikki. Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Nikki. What's it feel like to die? I hate dying. Every time. But I was expendable. And getting something burned was my great gift to me. Okay. And every time you die, humanity moves forward.
You're expendable. You're going to be expended, damn it. He's alive.
I'm fine.
See you tomorrow.
You don't look like you're a printed out purchase.
Is Nikki special? This could appeal to even a cretin like you. You said what?
Nikki 17. Only theaters March 7th. Tickets on sale now. Rated R.
I'm the richest guy in the world. I have time to give. I have people I can count on. And a million stories to share.
The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Your car's small.
It's fine.
When you became MVP once, was that fine? No. You did it thrice.
But you're fine with this tiny car when you could just sell it to CarMax?
Can't feel my legs.
10 years ago, my life was changed forever. I have died 3 times and came back from that. There is life after the unimaginable. My motto is tell me that I can't, and I will show you that I can. I get to be the first person on Naked and Afraid with no legs. I think that's pretty damn cool.
The next generation of NBA superstars are here.
Oh, you're kidding!
And the last 2 step on the court,
Beautiful. Backwards kick it done.
in speed,
No, baby, we're playing. The young fella is getting it done.
pure basketball brilliance. 2 of the league's young stars go head to head.
Get your popcorn ready.
Timberwolves Thunder, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
Hey, Chuck. Yes, sir. I want to be the first to say happy birthday. Thank you, Kenneth, on national television. And we have kale for you. Okay, appreciate it. But don't forget to download the FanDuel Sports app. It's the best place for all betting and live same game parlays. And it pays out instantly as this kale did. But the question tonight is, who wins, the Celtics or the Sixers? The Celtics. I'm not going to go against you on your birthday, even if I don't win.
Peyton Pritchard knocks in the 3. He is, in all probability, your 6th man award winner. There's so much they lean on him a lot. His on-ball defense, terrific rebounds, so well for a man his size. Hauser is in. Down goes George. Screen set by Embiid. Man, when you see these guys go down,
you don't know if they're getting back up. Coming out of that timeout, Nick Nurse and Philadelphia were back in that matchup zone, which allowed Pritchard to knock down that 3. But what a shot to the grill.
Maxey gets it out to Paul George. Hard Embiid, screen on Hauser. Inside, Yabusele out of bounds. It's not. It'll be Boston's ball with some nice defense inside.
Warming defense inside by the Celtics.
Celtics the only team with a Pritchard three.
Communication defensively here by Philadelphia. 2 times in the zone, 2 threes for the Celtics, who already are 6 of 8 from deep.
6 of 8 from 3 for Boston. Ball going inside, knocked out of bounds. Pritchard off the bench and knocks down a couple of beauties.
He has been struggling coming into tonight.
Porzingis picks up the foul. Maxey will be at the line. 87% free throw shooter, one of the top scorers in the NBA.
Pritchard 3 of 18 from 3 the last 2 games before the break.
Yep. But he was doing other stuff while he was assisting and rebounding. Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule tomorrow night on ESPN. It's the Knicks and Cavs, 7 Eastern, then Wolves and Rockets in Houston at 9:30. Then Saturday at 8:30 Eastern, that's the Lakers and Nuggets on ABC. And for more of these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Cornette has come in the game, joining Hauser. Horford remains on the floor. Pritchard. And they started tailing the ball, leading by traffic. Out by George, misses the 3. Abusele's got it. Maxey on the block. Underneath, they've got Ricky Council off the bench. Wise in for 2 and a good assist.
It's 2 great decisions that Maxey has made on the break. One to grind that alley finish, and then Ricky Council running hard. Got the layup.
His shooting numbers are really low, but the three-point shooting of Boston, wow.
Well, they take the most and make the most in the NBA. And off to a hot start here as Maxey trying to answer from 3.
Tatum the rebound. Pritchard will take it the other way. One of the top shot makers in the league coming off the bench. The second best scorer. Here's a
oh, wow. It is raining threes here in the Wells Fargo Center.
8 of 11, the Celtics from distance. Under a minute to go here in the first.
Versus 2 of 7 for the Sixers.
In February, here's a 3 by George. No good. Horford the rebound. In February, as a team, the Celtics shooting over 38% from 3. Counter to what they were doing in December and January when they were struggling from 3, about 35%. Tatum pickpocketed, lost the ball. Now we're seeing the other way. Looking down low for Embiid. Gets it to him here in Cornette. Trying to stick with him. The shove, the spin across the lane, and a foul.
You're going to go down and double. You got to go to the body of Embiid. You can't allow him to split. Nice job working down low. I don't mind this double. But look how Horford comes over and swings. Go to the body. That way he can't split. He's got to pass it out.
So, Reggie, we saw this graphic a little bit earlier with the big 3, Embiid, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey. 14th game tonight in the previous 13, just 7 and 6. And that may surprise some people that when they're all on the floor, that their record to be a little bit better.
And a lot of that record has to do, too, how many minutes did they play in those 13 games? Did someone get hurt in one of those 13 games? So that could be a little misleading as well. But
it could be, but don't let your thoughts get in the way of a good statistic.
They are 7 and 6. You're right.
They are 7 and 6.
Not a lot of success. Not a lot of success with that lineup. Yes, you're right.
I know. I should have bailed. That's on me. All right, Cornette's going to check out. They bring back in Brown. And Oubre is going to check back in the game. And he'll take the place of Yabusele.
But Kevin, just think about this, though, in this first quarter. Embiid has played the whole first quarter, right?
Yes.
I mean,
and his numbers, 7 points, couple rebounds, 3 assists, and a presence on the floor. 76ers, 14 games under 500.
Well, what do you think? It's time for us to go.
Yep,
right?
Yep. We're running out of time.
Running out of time. It's time for us to go.
It's picked up by Grimes, just seconds to go. George. And a two-break good at the goes. And it falls to the side. And the first quarter is in the books. The Celtics hitting their last 7 shots from the field, all threes. And they've got the lead of 36-28 at the end of one. You're watching the NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. Get 1.9% APR for up to 60 months on the purchase of select new 2025 Sportage and 2025 Sorrento models.
Novocaine.
Hi. What did he call you? Novocaine?
I've got this condition where I don't feel pain.
So sorry. You're a superhero.
These guys took the girl I love. I'm not stopping till I get her back.
Come on, really? You can take a punch. You should see the other guy.
I just want to save Cherry.
Please stay alive. I will stay alive. I promise.
Novocaine, March 14th.
So, do you do tricks?
No, Richard, I'm a genius. I'm not doing tricks for you.
Right. Oh, all right, fine. I'll show you one trick. Toss me your phone.
Okay, here we go. NerdWallet will find the right credit card or auto insurance for you in minutes.
Yep. Just by answering a few simple questions.
Wow, smart.
Yeah, it's smart. It's genius.
Genius, Richard.
Nerds! Introducing the all-new Dave & Buster's, where you can play new and exclusive games in our iconic arcade. Take fun to new heights in the human crane. Cheer on your favorite team with massive new screens. And enjoy our delicious new menu with friends and family. It's everything you loved about Dave & Buster's and everything you will love about Dave & Buster's. Experience it all today with the Eat and Play combo starting at $19.99.
Buying a car is kind of a big deal. There's like a million options, and you deserve something you love. At Car Gurus, we get it. As the #1 most visited car shopping site, we make sure your big deal is the best deal.
Gemini, can we talk about
My resume. This speech I have to make.
this photo I just took?
Just add it and we'll talk. Whoa, that's a pretty big hole. How can I help?
What do you know about drywall?
Patching a hole can be easier than it looks.
The Boston Celtics had 7 different players with at least 1 3 in that first quarter. That was the 14th time they've had 8 or more threes in a quarter. Our own Allie LaForce had a chance to speak with the Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla on the balance scoring for the Celtics.
Well, Coach, from your perspective, did they skip a beat at all the last 6 days since they played together?
Yeah, I mean, we got to do a better job keeping them off the free throw line. We gave up some points in transition, some points on cuts, and, giving away some tendency stuff at the free throw line. We got to clean those up.
And defensively, also, it seemed like Philly's scoring was pretty evenly spread. So where do you lay the focus and the emphasis when you talk?
The most important thing is defending without fouling, getting back in transition.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
And their efficiency is off the charts. 10 assists on 12 made baskets. And they're plus 18 points shooting from 3. George got the handoff. Hauser is on him starting the second quarter. Shot clock at 4. Paul George step back 1-2. Got it. He's got the stroke tonight. A quick 7 points for him.
And just looking at Paul George, better balance, right, to start this ball game.
That trip down south helped him. It's Pritchard. Here's a 3. Pritchard, it's another 3. He's come off the bench and he's on fire with 9.
3 of 4 from downtown for Pritchard.
Vasili's in with George. Grimes and Drummond and Oubre. That's the group out there for the 76ers to start the second quarter. George again. 9.
This is what they had envisioned for this Sixers team. When Embiid and Maxey are on the bench, it's Paul George time.
And this is Pritchard's on. The chisel away. Grimes is on. And there's a whistle. The defensive 3. 10:45. We're in the second quarter. Peyton Pritchard.
Look at this deep three here by Pritchard.
Number one in bench scoring. Number one in bench three-point shots made. With Tatum at the line. And Peyton Pritchard is number one off the bench in plus minus, which is another way the analytics to measure the effectiveness of these players. He is doing it all.
The reason why he's one of the first ones.
Knocks down another one. You are red hot. 4 of 5 from 3. George into Hauser. And now Grimes. Again, the 30-point game the other night. Shot of his career. Buccaneers in there. He's won 4 rebounding championships in as many years in the NBA. Collects the offensive board and puts it back up and in. It's Tatum. Working hard. Digging his way. Gouging it way for the shot. It's picked up by Grimes ahead. There's Pritchard with the deflection. Mucking up the game. Knocking it away with a whistle and a foul. Pritchard.
Great hustle there by
Wow.
Pritchard.
No kidding.
Not only to get a hand on it, but almost come up with a steal.
2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Joe Mazzulla has got the only team in the league in the top 5 in offensive and defensive rating. 4th in offense, 5th in defense. And now with just a third of the season left, they go up on the alley-oop a little high. Cornette will collect. And it's back to Tatum. The 17 who did not break stride.
About this. Jason Tatum with the no-look pass. He knew that Cornette was running the whole time, and Drummond, who was in a warm-up jog.
Sailing inside, crashing, trying to get it to go. Horford the rebound. Pritchard, corner, Hauser sets up. Ready to close. 3 is off. Rebound by Drummond. And now it's Grimes who finished up at Houston after beginning at Kansas and sets up a 15-footer.
This game was with Dallas. I thought he was a great compliment on that team.
We talked about that a lot.
He had some big games for Dallas in the short amount of time he was there.
Here come the Celtics. They won 7-8, 8-10. The collision. Couple bodies on the floor.
I think they're going to get Grimes running into Cornette.
Well, that got it right in the head, I think.
He's taking some time.
Base. Let's see. Watch it again.
Look at the contact here. Oh, yeah.
Elbow, maybe? Yeah.
Right to the grill.
Cornette tonight playing in his 33rd consecutive game. And we mentioned this earlier. The net rating with him on the floor, terrific. Plus 14.5. Hauser's got it. Quickly convert shot. Pritchard another 3.
Peyton Pritchard is on a heater, people.
Oubre over Cornette. Into Drummond. Picked up by 38-year-old Al Horford. Let's watch the turn. Now Saturday.
Keeping them in somewhat striking distance. But they got to do a better job of running that three-point line.
Dropping the sledgehammer, Cornette. And not a lot of people have said that.
And Jason Tatum now up to 5 assists and throwing dimes left and right.
What a terrific teammate Tatum is.
Luke Cornette here. That's 2 passes from Tatum and 2 beautiful finishes.
We just got NBA League Pass. You can pick from so many live games, not missing a thing.
Easy. Find a pet-friendly Italian restaurant with outdoor seating nearby, and text it to the good.
I think we want to have some fun today.
We know how to make fun.
I hope you
enjoy Thailand.
We usually go to the Caribbean.
I almost died today.
No, you didn't.
Really bad feeling.
Out. I think you survived.
Chat, how are we feeling about the pancakes?
Pretty mad.
You know what's mid, Bree?
Dad.
In the time it takes you to master the slang,
Bussin'.
you could have bought a Hyundai on Amazon.
Boomer alert!
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, get premium benefits and a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Welcome to the Waverhood.
The Wayfair vibe at our place is Western.
My thing, darling.
Gardening.
Some of us go for the dramatic.
How didn't I know Weaver had vanities in tile?
This? Do you need ottomans without legs?
Oh, you'll flip for the proof card.
In the Waverhood, there's a place for all of us.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Phelan, and I have Tourette syndrome.
Wind up.
The most random things can become a tick. Well,
Phelan has one of the more severe cases of Tourette syndrome.
I see myself a different way than everyone else.
I love her for her. I'm never laughing at Phelan. I'm laughing with her.
Oh, hello! Phelan Out Loud, all new, Monday at 9. See it first on TLC and stream next day on Max.
Ben thinks he's about to compete in a new reality show. It's all completely fake.
All right, see how Ben handles this.
He is trying so hard, and everything is going good.
It is hard to stay in character.
She's got the giggles. This show is. I feel like I'm going insane.
This is so good.
Boy, do I hope we're all friends after this.
The Joe Schmo Show, all new Tuesdays at 9 on PBS. Get your DVR now.
So here we go. With Boston's last 9 field goals assisted, their efficiency tonight has been terrific. Pritchard, as Reggie said, is on a heater. Grimes is picked up by Hauser. With a whistle, that's a 3-second violation.
Talk about the efficiency for Celtics, shooting 61% from 2, but an even more impressive 69% from 3, 11 of 16.
Brown's going to come back in, taking the place of Hauser. Tyrese Maxey's going to come in. He'll take the place of Yabusele. George on the floor with Grimes. Drummond is out there in the pivot. Holiday back on the floor. As we just said, 9 assists off the last 9 main field goals. Here goes the wheeling. Pritchard outside. Brown, Maxey closes. Jalen Brown. He played the All-Star game. He missed the first of the last 2 games, final 2 games, heading into All-Star with a knee issue. But he's back tonight after playing just over the weekend. Nice block inside. Celtic defense is there.
Deep finish by Cornet. This allows Porzingis to rest here. What a beautiful pass by Colorado.
You're right. Holiday set it up with that little touch pass. It's Paul George, the 9-time All-Star, who's got it on top. Grimes, 6, shoots 3, no. Cornet the rebound. The Celtics the ones shoving it in 8 of 10 games. With the best road record winning percentage in the NBA coming in. Tatum back again. By Tatum. Oh, he is feeling it as much there as he does when he scores 30 plus.
I think he's getting more joy out of these passes than scoring 30 points. That's 3 there by Paul George. He's in double figures with 12.
And that's good to see because over the last 6 games, Paul George has averaged 10 points a game. Doubled is Brown. Knocked away in 13 seconds on the shot clock.
This is a young Stockton to Malone that we're seeing going on here.
A little 2-man game. When Bean's going to check
You
in.
didn't jump out of your seat when I said Stockton to
Well, I did so many other games. I dream about them, and
come on, man.
I can see them in my dreams at night. The way those two guys played, and they both played late into their 30s.
Yeah.
As I just said, Embiid back in the contest. Here is Holiday. Cornette the screen, weaving his Drew. Knocked away by George. Shot clock at 3. Holiday will make a move. The bump into George. The try for the hole. And it's picked up by Grimes. Derek White defending. Holding behind his back. It's a big try right there by Oubre and picked up by White. In the last 10 games against Philly, Boston is 8-2. They've played twice this season. Each has won a game. 3. Rebound, Grimes. To Maxey. Oubre. Pretty play by Kelly Oubre.
Well, that's one advantage. If Cornette's going to be out on the floor trying to guard some of these wing players, that's how you've got to attack. Take them off the dribble, make them shuffle them feet. Nice job there by Kelly Oubre here. Chance for a three-point play for the Sixers.
Oubre on his 5th team has tonight started his 38th consecutive game this season for Philly.
But he's a workhorse, right? He's going to show up. How he's always been as a player. Some of those other stops you mentioned. This is his 5th team. Just does a lot of the dirty work for Nick Nurse.
He's been an important player, Allie LaForce, for this Sixer team.
He is. He told me he watched a lot more film this offseason. He told me driving into the paint, I used to be ruthless. I used to test the 7-footers. He said, I'd love to dunk on people, but it's not the right play or it was forced. He said, I used to attack the paint thinking I was going to get fouled, but now I am less one-track minded. I'm always looking for my teammates. And if I do go up to get the foul, I know it's the right shot. So you can see the maturity coming through.
10th season in the NBA. He's very consistent too, Reggie. Oubre has got 8 straight seasons of scoring 11 points a game or more. Brown and Oubre. We mentioned pushing his back in. Pickpocket. Oubre's got it. But surrounded by white jerseys, has to hold up, and then Maxey will try to bail him out. Grimes. And then Joel Embiid. 3-0. Brown had it, lost it inside. He got so heavy, he did not to win out of bounds. It's off of Philadelphia.
There's one nitpick in this first half for the Celtics. We know about the great shooting from 2 and 3, the turnovers, right? And if you're Coach Missoula, you cannot be happy with some of these live ball turnovers.
Council's on Brown. Nice touch pass again. Howard Pritchard tried to split the D. Foul called on the perimeter. It's on Maxey. Don't make it Embiid, excuse me.
Number 2 on Embiid. Less than 2 minutes.
Nick Nurse, one of the few times this season he's had basically a full complement. Kyle Lowry, he is not playing tonight. Nor is Eric Gordon, both injured. Brown doubled. White outside. Makes the 5th.
They just make you overreact and jump at the initial 3. Nice pump fake by White to create space. That's what you wanted.
Yep. Grimes to Embiid. Into position. He hits the deck. And a whistle. With 4.5 to go in the half.
There's White claiming that he took a shot to the face by Embiid. Missoula's upset as well. Let's see if there's anything there. A lot of acting. A lot of acting. Oh, all he was doing was standing there.
Look at Joe Missoula. We had a terrific talk with Joe once again before the game. Boy, was he energized. He needed, everybody needs a break in the long season and beat at the line. And tonight from Philadelphia, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by DoorPass. Your door to all things basketball. That's DoorPass by DoorDash.
Got it.
Yep. Embiid, 30 years of age, 9 years in the league, 7-time All-Star, signed a 3-year Contract extension this past summer for $193 million. Porzingis. 3, no. Maxi's got it.
And the switch with White guarding Embiid. Here comes the help with Porzingis.
Good fine counsel on top Grimes. White comes out of the pack. And Brown, met by Oubre. Top 20 scorer, Jaylen Brown. Come out to crowd him. Shot clock is down to 6. With a move and a foul.
Remember, Jaylen Brown last season after the All-Star break averaged about 26%, or averaged 26 points after the break last year.
Oubre picks up the ball. But let me ask you this. He really takes pride in being a two-way player, doesn't he? And some have mentioned that sometimes because he pays so much attention on the defensive end, his offensive numbers late in the first half, late in the second half will wane a little bit.
But I think he looks at the bigger picture for the Celtics, because you know that Tatum's going to give you 25 to 30 each night, right? And this starting 5 for Boston, arguably the best in the game. So I think if you're Jaylen Brown, you understand, look, I don't have to score X amount of points every single night for us to win. I think I can do both defensively, rebound, set up my teammates, and if my shot is going, I'm going to give it that. But that's what made him a well-rounded. And remember, Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So he can score the basketball.
Oubre the catch into White. Porzingis took it away from Council. The red travel. George is in for Grimes and Tatum is in for Pritchard. Their substitutions a couple minutes ago. Update you on that.
Shuffle the feet.
Holiday defending.
This is the best you and I have seen Embiid look for a while here. Again, we haven't called a lot of their games, but there's the contact down low by Holiday. He already has 6 or 7 inch height advantage. Just goes right on up. Uses the glass, a chance for another 3-point play for Embiid.
You know, it's got to be hard for opponents when you're trying to find a weak spot and who to attack for the Celtics. I mean, who would you go with?
No one on the starting 5. Defensively, they could all make a case for it being on one of the all-defensive teams. So what you try to do for the Celtics is get into the pitch.
Yeah. Philadelphia now 10 of 10 from the free throw line and approaching 3 to play in the half. Tatum, Hicks, Brown, 3. Embiid. So Embiid tonight, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Takes it the other way. George in shoots. But the 3 won't drop and Tatum with the rebound and it's off to White. For the Celtics, 6th in scoring in the league. Embiid is on White. It's Tatum. Switch. Embiid for the triple. Jason Tatum puts it down.
Coach Missoula said they want to attack Embiid as much as possible. As Maxey answers in his own potential 3-point play the hard way.
White picks up the foul. Celtics have been up by as many as 16 and now lead at 62 to 51.
Nate, we need to talk about your finances.
My finances are fine.
This doesn't add up.
I've been saving so much with Dash Pass. I could buy whatever.
What? No.
I saved $6 on my grocery order. So I figured I'd get a clone to do my shows for me. How are you? Where are you from? Albuquerque.
Okay.
$0 delivery fees on dog toys. I got me an opera singer that sings me compliments. He's so nice. Dash Pass savings. Hey, big man. Equals. Oh, yeah. Baller.
saving $6 on my sneaker order. Got me this. Now I can fly.
You need to stop spending.
Oh, come on. I'm listening. I'm saving.
My name is Matthew Murdoch.
There's no further comment at this stage.
I'm a lawyer.
That's all that I have.
Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you? A really good one. Vigilantes. Not good. Yeah. Daredevil, Born Again, only on Disney Plus. Hey, Meta, play my gallery music. Hey, Meta, tell me about this artist.
Urs Fisher is known for his unconventional work.
Should we touch it? Hold it like that. Hey, Meta, film this. Get in it. Let me show it. Oh, no. Hey, Meta, delete that video.
HGTV's The Flip Up has everyone talking.
We had a blow up, middle fingers in my face.
I'm a big part of all of this. See what the hype is all about. The Flip Up, all new Wednesday night at 8 on HGTV.
Fridays on TBS. Preparedness. Your favorite movie.
Well, this will make you shout.
Every Friday night. You preach. Friday Night Vibes. Fridays at 8 on TBS.
Let's go. We've seen the ladies fall out at Unrivaled. Now see who they are off the court. We deserve all of this. Get unscripted moments. Unparalleled content. I got a question for you. Is this the right and unbelievable access to the stars of Unrivaled? I believe that's designed by us for us. That sounds good to me. Get Unrivaled Unlocked. Saturdays on True TV.
Let's make sure we start with some readiness. Make sure we're down and ready defensively. Okay? It's like they're going fast, but we gotta just play things solid. We gotta get some stops. Can't keep giving up 3 at a time. Can't give up the rim. We gotta make them take something a little more challenged. Okay? All right, let's go.
So, Reggie, coming into this game, if you take a look at Nick Nurse and our State Farm audio system, after tonight, 27 games left for Philadelphia. And we began this game tonight, this broadcast tonight, talking about if they can stay healthy. But you said it's a 10-game window, maybe less, to figure out where they stand and if they can make a run to get in the play.
Their big three, all in double figures tonight. We're taking D13 and PG13-12.
Porzingis can't get it. Maxey is out of the blocks and off to the races for the Sixers. Here comes Council. Council played at Arkansas. On top it goes to George. Horford will need a match. Legit. Auburn the three. He can't get it.
1-1.
It's 3-on-1 Tatum. What a great combination they are for the Boston Celtics. And Tatum's got 11. It's Maxey. Wheeling around Porzingis with it. Next step, but it's tough to defend.
He has done a great job now, especially this season with all the injuries, of being able to win the balance after his own shot and be a facilitator.
And B comes out on Tatum. Attack him. Jaylen Brown with a pretty play inside. He's got 13 points.
Every time they get the switch with Embiid on top, look for them to attack him off the dribble. They know his lateral quickness. He can't move with that big brace. And there's no rim protection as well once they get by him.
Maxey and George, Council, Embiid, and Oubre out there for the 76ers.
Another
takes it right in smoothly for two.
Absolutely shredding the Celtics defense. Up to 14 now for Maxey.
It's Horford. He's at 1-3. He knocks in another. Now Horford with a couple of triples tonight. even in a season when he has career low numbers. And Horford has put in 6.
They are putting Embiid in every pick and roll.
He barely grazes the rim. Here's Tatum with a smile on his face at the very top of his game. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists.
Bring over Embiid with Porzingis.
Bray will watch Tatum. That means that Porzingis is free.
But where did the assist come from? Jason Tatum, who now has 7 assists here in this first half.
What an all-around game. Boston from 3 tonight, 15 to 25. Final seconds, first half. Into Horford and Embiid. Goes steamrolling down the lane, hits the deck, buzzer sounds. Half is in the books. And they got to within 10, and just like that, the Boston Celtics have got a 16-point lead. And we are at the half. We'll take a break and then take you to our Hall of Fame crew waiting in our TNT studios. You're watching the NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Me too.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. Some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
Reducing my risk.
Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
Losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
I'm lowering my CV risk.
Ask your prescriber about Wegovy.
Your car's small.
It's fine.
When you became MVP once, was that fine? No. You did it thrice.
But you're fine with this tiny car when you could just sell it to CarMax?
Can't feel my legs.
Had it with your old phone? We've got you. At Verizon, trade in any old phone for iPhone 16 Pro on us, on any plan, and get iPad and Apple Watch Series 10 all free on us. That's up to $2,000 in value, only on Verizon.
Did you just pay with PayPal?
Yes, it keeps my info safe, even at this shady lemonade stand.
What are you calling shady, Mr.?
So, like, this is fresh squeeze. Give me a break, Logan.
I will pay with you everywhere.
Don't just pay. PayPal.
A superior smooth taste worth playing. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
Every day, our world gets a little more connected, but a little further apart. But there are moments that remind us to be more human.
Thank you for calling Amika.
Are you okay?
Don't worry, we'll get you taken care of.
At Amika, we understand that looking out for each other isn't new or groundbreaking. It's human.
Tell you what, that Boston 5, some pretty fine cagers, aren't there? Yes, they are. 72 to 56. They lead over the Philadelphia 76ers. You old enough to remember when they called them cagers, Ken? I do not. Now, I guess you got to be 62 or 68. And he's 62. I'm 68 years old, man. Don't cry. How old are you, Kenny? I hear you, cuz. I ain't in them 60s yet. A lot of wisdom coming to that. I know y'all gonna be at next year. The Villagers, American Express. Halftime report. Coming to see you soon, Villager. You get it, Kenny. High price on flights and stuff. I don't know. Senior discount for the. Do my Social Security kick in? Huh? Yeah. AARP. Going to dinner at 5 o'clock. So all the commercials about you now. Take you to dinner. If you're over 60. Take you to dinner. Grand Slam now. I've been hearing that a long time. Let's go to the American Express teammates from the first half of this one. Most games of 5+ threes made off the bench over the last 5 seasons. Malik Beasley on top of that list, but Peyton Pritchard, you see him there. And Pritchard in the first half has already done that. Tonight, 5 out of 7. Good place to start with Peyton Pritchard, who has 15 in the first half. Kenny? Yeah, he has some known workout regimens that he says in the summer. He hires guys to play defense on him. But the one thing is, Chuck, it's your birthday. Yeah. If you want to run to the board and be the first up, no, go ahead. I will not race you. It's your happy birthday, Chuck. Come on, man. You got to check. You got to talk. No. It's not your birthday. You don't get the privilege of saying no more this year. No. Were you going to let him win, Kenny? Were you going to let Chuckster have a I was going to race him with no more this year. I was going to push him. Oh, okay. But if it was close, I was going to let him win. You ain't winning no more this year. You want a snack? You're such a snack, my boy. Oh, here you go. That's another story for another time, Shaq. But I'll tell you this, Peyton Pritchard, if you watch this in even in slow motion, you'll see the energy that he puts in trying to get open. He just doesn't wait for the thing. He's going to sprint to the spot. When he sprints to the spot, boom, knockdown all the way. You're too late. And here on the second play, you'll even see the energy. Even though this play is not for him initially, it becomes his play because of his speed to the ball. Now the speed to the ball confuses Drummond. You never leave the basketball on defense. Again, freeze it. You see the energy that he made. The play isn't for him. It's really for Hauser to get the jumper here. But he says, no, I'm going to put the energy into it. And now everything happens because energy, the ball finds energy. And he knocks down his third three. This guy is really, could start on probably about 60 to 70% of teams in the NBA. But just a great addition off the bench for the Boston Celtics. 72 points in the first half for Boston, 45 of those coming from deep. I wish I had a nickel for every time I said, now here's Shaq talking about the others. My pictures are a continuance of what Kenny's talking about. You know, I'm high on the others. And what I really like about the Celtics others is they take advantage of opportunities. You don't get a lot of shots, a lot of double teams at the start, but they take advantage. Makes a good point. Come out that screen with energy because he knows he's going to get the ball, but I'm going to take advantage of my opportunity. They got me in, contention for the 6th man of the year, so I'm going to take advantage. This guy right here, Baby McHale. He got the same body as Kevin had. And this right here, this guy right here has been playing an excellent ball. I love my others. The others did help the Celtics win their championship last year, but they always take advantage of the opportunities because they know that the superstars are going to come off the ball and let them eat. Especially Baby McHale. Baby McHale, Luke Cornett. I think when you watch the Celtics, they got 2 different teams. When they make threes, they're gonna be tough to beat any given night. They take more threes, they make more threes than any team in the league. But when you get deeper in the playoffs, and you playing against, listen, we can be fair. There's 3 teams in the East that have separated themselves: the Knicks, the Cavs, and the Celtics. Milwaukee, they got a bad break today with Bobby Portis. Sir. I thought they had a great trade deadline day, going out getting Kyle Kuzma and Kevin Porter Jr. But when they're making their threes, they're tough to beat. But I still tell you, man, I'm starting to believe in the Cleveland Cavaliers. Another stat from that first half from the Celtic perspective: 25 made field goals, 20 of them assisted on. Did I miss that? Drop it. That's not even looking at it. Drop it. Dougie Fresh. That's Dougie Fresh, isn't it? Yes, it is. You on Dougie Fresh. Legend. 16-point game at the break. What up, Philly?
The American Express Halftime Report is brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express.
When you're with Amex Business Platinum, you get access to over 1,400 lounges worldwide, including the Centurion Lounge. And a flexible spending limit that adapts with your business. So the passion for what you do just keeps growing. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
This Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy edges.
It's no ordinary square. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy perforations that tear so much better, with more cushiony softness. Enjoy the go with Charmin. This is the story of the one. The one knows the unexpected can put everything on the line. But with a teammate like Granger, she's confident that she will always win the day. Call, click, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Look at him, streaming DirecTV without a satellite dish. Just living it up.
Did you see how fast that guy found the game? He hardly struggled at all.
You know, every day is a struggle for us pigeons. Meanwhile, he's flipping through channels faster than a peregrine falcon.
You know, I dated a falcon once.
Oh, Janice? She was a common barn owl.
Not to me, she wasn't.
Find your games easy. No satellite dish.
You know, I still play cards with her mom.
It's always with you. The rituals, the thrill, the hope and belief, the racing heart, the sweaty palm. It's what keeps you going. Game after game, block after block. The dream that this time might actually just happen. And if it does, well, you played your part along the way.
28-year-old went straight into a telephone pole.
Gotta bend those knees.
Quit showing off. You've always said being in the pit is like playing a team sport. The team has people to trust each other. Maybe just watch the first time. We need a cardio vert in North One. The Pit, streaming exclusively on Max.
See what's going on around here? There's a shift happening. We're all a part of it. AEW Collision, Saturdays at 8 on TNT, and now streaming on Max.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written.
Dude done changed his whole life. What the hell? That's why he just solid, man. That's why he just solid. I ain't never seen him in a salad in my life. Ever. Oh my God.
Salad and a Diet Coke. Dinner of champions.
Yep. I've never seen anything green on his plate. I'm taking better care. Shout out to Mary Max. Who's Mary Max?
Shout out to Mary.
That's the soul food place.
I know. Oh, you go there for a salad?
Yeah.
Oh, you're missing out on all the great stuff, man.
I had fish, Ernie.
Oh, just
Okay, Noah's gonna make a fire. Our job is to let him do it by himself.
And what'd you got there?
Brag. It's important to challenge young homeowners turning into their parents.
Not a great start. You gotta turn it. You gotta turn it. Doesn't look structurally sound here.
Tom? They can't help themselves.
A fire starter?
Okay.
You know, cavemen, they built fires with nothing but their wits and their bare hands.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Yeah, watch this.
This is one of the millions of new and used cars you can find on Auto Trader. You can find cars like the ones on your favorite show. Oh, no, I bet I can even find the cars in my feed. Sure can.
Real recognize real. Real taste.
unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, like Gwendolyn.
I stay with Cricket because they tell it like it is. The price on my plan is the price I pay every month. That's it.
Welcome to life without hidden fees. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Easy. Find a pet-friendly Italian restaurant with outdoor seating nearby and text it to Luca.
Tournament of Champions, where 32 of the world's best chefs put their fate in the spin of a wheel. Bring the line. To put it all on the plate.
Season premiere, Tournament of Champions, Sunday, March 2nd at 8.
What if there were a medicine that could heal almost anything?
A mushroom.
Not just any mushroom, common side effect. New episode, Sundays at 11:30 on Adult Swim. Next day.
Show everyone who really wants to quote NBA Pick'em. Pick, watch, win.
And good evening from Philadelphia. We had some snow today, frigid temperatures, but the city all dressed up and ready to go after celebrating their Super Bowl champion Eagles. The trophy is in the building, by the way. As is Reggie Miller.
As is Kevin Harlan.
Hey, first half thoughts.
You know, with Jason Tatum, we like to focus in a lot on his scoring, which rightfully so. He's averaging over 25 points. But an underrated part of his game has been his passing. And tonight, he has done a great job of setting up his teammates. A couple times, the lead Fournette right here. Look at the big finish down the lane. And 7 assists, but just doing a great job of not only looking for a shot, but behind the back pass for a three for Porzingis. Just doing a little bit of everything in that first half, Kevin.
Tonight's good, clean plays brought to you by Clorox. So, an incredibly efficient first half for the Celtics. 25 made baskets and 20 assists. That kind of efficiency will get you a big lead every time. Here come the Sixers by 16, starting the second half. The twirling Embiid. Brown was there, lost the ball. It's Boston's ball. The Celtics are plus 36 points from three-point territory. And overall, Boston is shooting 59% from the floor.
And you can't win versus Boston. No, it's going to be the rate that they're scoring.
Jaylen Brown, top 25 scorer, really effective in transition points. We've seen it a couple times tonight.
It was right back at Jaylen Brown.
Points in the paint, it's where the Sixers have been able to bore their way, and they did it to some degree.
Yeah, but if you're Boston, you'll say, okay, we'll give you 2. We're going to dominate from 3.
It's Grimes and Porzingis there. 5 consecutive losses for the Sixers coming into the All-Star break. Their first game tonight against Boston, out of bounds on a twirl. And the shot clock is at 4, and there was a foul on the play. It's on Drew Holiday, number 3.
If he got all ball or wrist and ball. Active hands here down low by Holiday. Oh, that's close.
Real close. Embiid is at the line. In 5 consecutive losses for the Sixers coming into tonight. They've lost 7 of 8. And this is game 3 against the Boston Celtics this season. ShopNBAStore.com now for the best selection of NBA gear. Some jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
This is perfect line thus far. 13 of 13. 9 of those free throws coming from Embiid. Remember during his MVP run, how much he lived at that free throw line.
Tatum to White. White for three. Grinds the rebound. And the Sixers, who've had one winning month this season, they were 9-3 in December. Played some of the best ball. They have struggled since. Grinds the fade. Now Embiid shorts the three. Porzingis trying to get him fouled off the round. White claims it. 4-on-1. Tatum. Assist for Jason Tatum.
Is the very definition of the 1-2 punch for the Celtics. And another assist for Tatum, number 8.
Need to play down low. Holiday's on him. Embiid. And then Tyrese Maxey.
Look at the defense by Boston.
Great three. Tatum got the rebound with a tap to Porzingis, and here they come the other way. Only Cleveland and Oklahoma City have better records than the Celtics, a free and a foul. Grimes will pick it up. That's the second on Quentin Grimes. Three coming up for White.
There is a pep to the step. Just look at Boston.
I agree.
They see the light at the end of the tunnel.
You're so right.
We talk about the dog days being January, middle of February. Once it clicks past the All-Star break, everyone starts to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You start looking at standings. Where can we increase? Who's behind us? What's our remaining schedule like? You start to think about the playoffs. And right now for Boston, it's all about defending that chip, right? They're the defending champs, and they want to do it again. I think you just look how they started here. Now, again, it's only one game after the All-Star break, but they are looking like, okay, we know Cleveland. They have a 5.5 game lead on us. We went in there just recently and put it on them. So they're starting to send messages out here.
And Reggie, so much is driven by their internal talk. They really try to shut out everything around them. They don't follow other narratives, but those narratives are set by Brad Stevens, who directs their basketball ops. One time the head coach of this team. Here's a call towards three. White control it. Look at that. Quickly down the other way, but surrounded by blue.
It is Missoula as well. This is the guy that doesn't know from game to game if they're up or down. He really coaches moment by moment, game by game, in the moment.
That's another assist for Tatum. 3 minutes gone here in the third. Quentin Grimes three. The rebound by Brown. Three. And Houston retrieved by Maxey. To Grimes. And beat on the side to himself as he floats in.
Now remember, it was a role reverse a few weeks ago. It was the Sixers who were up 26 versus Boston, and Boston walked them down. Now we've got Boston up. Can Philly walk down the Celtics here?
It's Tatum. Grimes there to the perimeter defender. To bulldoze his way inside, and the ball knocked away with 1.5 on the clock. And a foul called on Grimes. His third. The Boston Celtics, like we said, only Cleveland and the Thunder with better records in the NBA. The Knicks, Reggie, are 2.5 games back of Boston, with games remaining between the two. That is going to be one of the cool stories in the Eastern Conference. And tonight from Philadelphia, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by Indeed. The word is Indeed, and the world can work better with Indeed. Tatum again.
Well, that 2-3 will be interesting because if you're New York, Indiana, I believe, is 2.5, 3 behind the Knicks.
Hit the deck, counted for two, and send him to the line for the 76ers.
I'm not quite sure New York wants to stay at that 3 spot because that would mean a date with these Celtics in the second round. Why not if you can, not saying if you fall to 4, that means you would get Cleveland in the second round. A lot of people now, because this is the time they're going to start looking at the standings, who to stay away from. Everyone wants to stay away from the Boston Celtics.
Nope, they're a team in full. They've got every box checked. The 76ers, on the other hand, have a game and a half between themselves and the Bulls for the number 10 spot in the Eastern Conference. We know that 10 to 7 is in that playoff range. And the 76ers are tied with Brooklyn. And coming up, games against Chicago and Brooklyn.
10 days. So the Celtics team went into Madison Square Garden and absolutely obliterated the Knicks on national TV. This is why, if you're the Knicks, how important is it for you to have that number 3 seed when on round number 4 you've got Indiana, who could catch them with that zone by showing.
Porzingis got it from Holiday. Rebound by George. And it's Maxey. Embiid with the shot. Rebound by Brown. Holiday. Right into George. Out to White. For 3. Rebound by Philly. They've lost 2 critics for games. The Pacers team. George came in. Picked up White. Early release. Porzingis with the fake. And the dunk. Hit the lead with George. And some booze cascading down. The Celtics beginning to pull away. And again, transition points for the defending champions. With Porzingis fitting right in after missing.
Get your bet in?
Wait, how do you spell it again? It's G-R-G. No, that's not it. O-R-G. It's G-O-R-G. That's Gorgeous. Gorgeous Alexander?
Man, try his nickname.
DraftKings Sportsbook Search is the fastest way to find the action you're looking for. Quickly search by nickname, props, sports, or favorite teams to lock in your bets right when you want them. We get you. So we got that. New customers turn $5 into $150 instantly in bonus bets. Round is yours.
Be part of the #1 movie in the world. Suit up.
What you mean, like right now, right?
Yeah. Captain America: Brave New World must be seen on the biggest screen possible. Captain America: Brave New World. Rated PG-13.
Gemini, can you look at my resume?
This spider?
These complicated instructions? Sure, just add it and we'll talk. That's a cool sweater. Here are a few ways to dress it up.
Launch a product. Get buzz. A lot of buzz. Realize you need help with all that buzz. Connect with a QuickBooks Live expert. Get expert help. Staff up. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks. Your way to money.
Bring me good juju. Juju Watkins. Everyone can use some good juju, but you need like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
A State Farm agent can help you choose coverage at a price that's right for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We gave the all-electric Prologue generous passenger space, as well as the confidence of a nationwide dealer network. And, according to Car and Driver, it has a more refined driving experience than the Tesla Model Y. With the Prologue SUV, we've made it easy to go electric. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
There you are. I'm looking all over for you. Can't take my eyes off it. It's absolutely captivating. Hey, Meta, translate that.
Which one of you is real?
It's writing up there. Kind of real, is it?
Even when U.S. women's national team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. Thanks to the Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she'll earn 3% cash back on her purchase after choosing the online shopping category.
A Chewy order is on the way for Rue, who can speak for himself, but can't shop for himself. So when he gave his Rue of approval on the food Dad bought on Chewy, Dad put it on auto ship. So it always gets delivered right on Rue's schedule. The flavor Rue loves, the savings they love. For automatic delivery and 5% savings, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
In Philadelphia, taking a look at our FanDuel live point spread for tonight's game, beginning at 7 points, now plus 21. In the game for the first time, Jared Butler. Trade deadline acquisition from Washington. Horford trying to chase it down, saves it, and hurdles his 33-year-old body right into the front row. He was hoping Big Tom would be there, but Big Tom was not there. He's chopping out a pizza right next to us and looking at the Lombardi Trophy. He should be down there grabbing 38-year-old diving power forwards into the stands.
That is his job, right?
That's his job.
Come on, Big Dog.
Come on, Big Tom. There they go on Tom Maxey, and it goes back out to Embiid, and Horford is right there. Shot clock at 2. Who played 3 over Cornet? It's a tough shot, Cornet. Oh, he's a big man. With a lot of responsibility, too. The trophy's hard to defend. Here it is. He's hit 2 threes tonight. It's Maxey. There's been an game one time. Goes into Cornet with the long shots. The offensive foul. Oubre picks it up in the second time that Cornet has caught one in the chops tonight.
I mean, that's great. Again, another shot to the grill here. An elbow right to the chin.
Cornet and Tatum seem to play well together, too. Here's Pritchard back in the game. First time in the second half. Butler will meet him. Butler played at Baylor. Brings the champs when he played down in Waco. Here comes Brown, wheeling on Butler. With the back of the 14-footer. Abusele has the rebound. And Smith is off to Butler. Horford then watch the matchup. 5 minutes to go in the third. Caught up. When the 76ers, Reggie, this season have played teams with the record of 500 or better, they're only 8-22. After beginning the season 3-14, as newly instated David Roddy, who was just waived by Atlanta and signed by the 76ers, is in for the first time.
Nurse is looking for a sponsor.
He's looking for Roddy. It's Butler for 3. That's the close. Rebound Tatum, who's filling every category tonight.
Number 6. For Tatum.
With 9 assists. Abusele is there. Roddy with the double to Pritchard. Way outside. It won't go. Cornet grabs the offensive rebound. Tatum, Hauser, Horford. And now Horford across the line. The doorstep that Roddy's got. It's Butler. Feed a screen. Pritchard uses on-ball defense and the shot is good. Maxey. It's a Butler 3. Rebound by Tatum.
No scoring on the floor here. No Maxey, no Embiid, looking to be aggressive.
Good feed, Tatum 3. Horford is saving it. He's hurling his body to save the ball. Pritchard 3. Pulls it up. Leaves to Horford. The blocks him down. Boston is playing at such a high level right now. It's Embiid and Butler with 3.
He sure is. He's not shy.
He knows you're in the house. He wants to press.
He's casting down now.
Tatum against Embiid. Tried to flood a pass. Picked up by the Sixers. Boston's playing well, real well. They've got their biggest lead late in the third on TNT.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Wait. Hello, brother. The monkey that likes killing our family. It's back.
They have just absolutely destroyed this zone by the Sixers. And it's all been about Cornette in the middle making plays. George.
Nice play by Paul George at 34 years of age and playing on the max free agent deal signed this July. Comes up with a nice play. Had a couple of off games before the break. Finding his stride tonight. Pritchard in the corner. Hauser with the three. He can take that to the bank.
Ball movement, sharing, facing. The second block off the bench here for Cornette.
And the starters on their feet. Loving it. White setting up. Rebound. Torrey Craig. Oh, that 3-and-D feel that it gives him. White. It's another three. It's a corner rebound. Kicks it out. Pritchard with a three.
Wow. Oh, Cornette. Luke.
Another player they've developed.
Gotta give Brad Stevens a lot.
Such the same page. Paul George with another basket. They're all on such the same page. The culture they've established is really, I mean, it shows with the championship a year ago. And now they're following it up. And Pritchard with the three in front of with the rebound. George and White. Zuda White able to play in the game. Boston will go to 40-16 and 23-6 on the road. White fakes. George was there. Right on the fly. I mentioned this earlier. He is amongst the best mid-range shooters in the league, in addition to his three-point shooting. Nick Nurse might be out of answers. Complete control. The defending champs. Under 5 to go on TNT.
So why can't we say we're the best home shopping site?
Because while true, you just can't say that legally.
So I can't say Homes.com is the best.
No.
What if we jumbled up the words?
Homes best is com.the.
No.
What if we said it in Spanish?
Homes.com es el mejor.
No.
What if we whispered it?
No.
Fine. What if he said it?
Homes.com. It's the best.
Mr. Freeman, I'm sorry, but we can't say that.
Say what?
Homes.com is the best.
Homes.com.
It's the best.
Team A is going to be my hands on the seabed replacing pipeline. They are the elite few. Show some modesty. Cover yourself. With the most dangerous job in the world.
That's right.
Based on an incredible true story. I got an idea. On February 28th, no one gets left behind. I'm not losing a diver today. Last Breath, rated PG-13, only in theaters February 28th.
When you're a sports fan, nothing beats being them. And when you're with Access Platinum, you never miss the next big moment. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Chat, how are we feeling about the pancakes?
Pretty mid.
You know what's mid, Bree? Your aura.
Dad.
In the time it takes you to master the slang,
Bussin'.
you could have bought a Hyundai on Amazon.
Boomer alert!
Did you just pay with PayPal?
Yes, it keeps my info safe, even at this shady lemonade stand.
What are you calling shady, mister?
So, like, this is fresh squeeze. Give me a break, Logan. I will pay with you everywhere. Don't just pay. PayPal.
Sound the beat. We're stepping up. This is my mama
Flavor. Everyone wants to taste.
Premium comfort that keeps up with anything. Without costumes, everything. Like the workout.
Flex with it. Exclusive vehicles. It all started with a small business idea.
It's a pillow with a speaker in it. That's right, Craig.
Pulling in the perfect team to get the job done. I'm just here for the internet. AT&T, it's super fast.
You locked us out?
And when we were thrown a curveball, we had everything we needed.
Internet out. Don't worry, we have AT&T internet backup.
The next level network for small business.
I sold a pillow.
Brought to you by Stakes. We put your safety first. Everything else second at Hyundai. Learn more at HyundaiUSA.com.
Where is the location of that place?
There's a little triangle where everybody goes, sliding inside. As Council Drummond cleaned it up, tosses it back in, foul called inside. As we got several new players on the floor, including Namias Keita, who picked up the foul. Was it Keita who got it? He did. And Drummond at the stripe. Also in the game, Jordan Walsh. Torrey Craig remains. Pritchard on the floor. Hauser is up there. And it's the Boston Five. Ronnie finds it open. Goes into
Hey, this is time to kind of shine a little bit and see if you can earn. There's some trust here. Get some burn. And he's lost 27 or so games.
Jeff Dowdy is checked in for the first time. Hauser with the three. Drummond defends. Picked up by Roddy. And the Drummond. No, in the right line. Will get in the way of that man. And Pritchard saw the writing on the wall and said, not today. Under 4 to go. Kay to the screen. Pritchard will move. Vasily comes out to defend his former teammate, and they go inside. And Kay couldn't get it on the doorstep. And Roddy, with the big takes the lead, rejected inside by Craig. Roddy, corner three. Rebound Kay.
Just defensive play there by Torrey Craig.
Craig's a 9-year veteran.
Insurance weapon also there. Sick up for the Celtics.
Kay good feet around the horn. Hauser. Pritchard, three. Rebound Vasily. Craig hit him hard. All things NBA one tap away. Get the latest scores, follow your favorite team, favorite players, and go behind the scenes. All in one place. Download the NBA app today, powered by Microsoft. Richard, Keita. Richard, a long way.
Number 7. Pritchard on the evening.
22-25 points with that one. Clyden was second stint with the 76ers. He's played with 6 different teams. Andre Drummond. Now 31, 13th year out of UConn. Pritchard, 16 saves and fires and hits. 28 for Pritchard. And you mentioned this before the All-Star break, he was 3 of 18.
3 of 18 coming in the last 2 ball games.
Not tonight. Just terrific with his shooting and defense. Walsh comes out on down. And again, with the defense, shoving here, Katie, they got to be separated. Hauser 3 on the foul. It's picked up by Dalton. And down court for the other side. Minute and a half to go. The Blacks shot score tonight. Pritchard. Council defense. Grabbed out of midair by Andre Drummond. Indicated. Under a minute to go. So the 76ers are going to lose their 6th consecutive game tonight. Reggie, they're going to lose their 8th in their last 9. And their season truly is slipping away.
And continuing to be on the outside looking in for one of those top 10 spots in the Eastern Conference.
The Celtics, on the other hand, are going to win their 8th game in 9 and their 9th game in 11. And now they have got their foot on the pedal and pushing all the way to the floor.
Come on, here we go. Whoa. You'll have to go with me this time.
We got the Wolves.
Don't forget about the Grizzlies.
Yeah. Movement that inspires.
Something beautiful awaits. Mufasa.
Mufasa the Lion. Right now, only on digital.
We about to level. We about to level.
The next icon of vacations, Star of the Seas. Book today.
What happens when one of the most famous dunkers of all time goes to the greatest lobster fest of all time?
I make Red Lobster famous.
No, Blake, dunking happens.
Yeah, you're right.
Create your own lobster lover's dream with 2 or 3 choices on one plate at Red Lobster.
With cricket, we're all about honesty. What you see is what you get. Nothing to hide. Okay, my turn. These are hair plugs. I used to be bald. Whew. Feels good to get that off my chest, which was always hairy. Welcome to life without hidden fees. Welcome to Cricket Nation.
Weeding is the worst. But now, there's Spruce. You'll see visible results in 1 hour and dead weeds in 1 day. And it's safe for use around people and pets. Spruce, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer.
Win a really big design contract. Realize you're more of a creative type than a finance type. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing. Start designing. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks, your way to money.
7 children, 2 parents. Quite a family. But where do you go from a tragedy?
I will leave you. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't have you. Sometimes I think, why do we have 7 kids?
She says you should look like them.
And I realize what a gift it is.
We are into season 6. I thought this was the stupidest idea ever to do a podcast until I did it with you.
An inmate at the Calipatria State Prison.
How they getting podcasts in prison? Chuckster, I got no idea. We're big in prison. Can you do an Australian accent? I'm better at the Boston thing. Can I get a bowl of the chowder? Is it just me? Or is that horrible? Why do everybody think you're black? It's just the swag, Chuck.
New episodes of the Steam Room Podcast. Download.
Want to remind you to watch hit shows like Up and Adams with Kay Adams and Run It Back featuring Lou Williams, Chandler Parsons, and Michelle Beadle. Only on FanDuel TV, free on all of your devices. Tom Bona is checked in for Philadelphia. Ronnie gets it out to Dalton. Final 20 seconds. With a spinning move and a 2 defense. Left out to play the Rhode Island drafted player. Ronnie G. Time. Celtics will hold it. Hauser will take it. Greg has got it. And win number 40 for the defending champion. And champs of Let's Go Celtics here in Philadelphia. They win by as many as 29. And they win by 20. And now the Celtics have won 15 games this season by 20 points or more. That is the #1 mark in the NBA.
And they have the best road record.
They do indeed.
23-6 on the season.
Triple-double for Jason Tatum. He was magnificent in every way. Top 10 scorer, top 5 in three-point shots made. And the third meeting this season goes to Boston. They're now up 2-1 on Philly this year.
And didn't Coach Mazzulla say, look, our season really starts now.
Yep, he did indeed.
Let's start to focus our eye on the prize of reclaiming again. We can do it again. That's his motto. Let's do it again.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, thank you. AJ, how much better did that feel than having to erase a 26-point deficit like last time you were here?
A lot better. Coming off break can be tough a little bit, but the way that we came out, we was connected, both ends of the floor. Like you said 2 weeks ago, or whatever. We didn't play so well to start. We figured it out. So tonight we just want to start the game better.
Coach Mazzulla told us that he considers the second half of the season the start of the real season. From your point, how do you view the second half?
Yeah, 8 years now in the league. What we trying to accomplish, what we trying to get to. 25 or so games left. Time to lock in. Get ready for this run.
What can you say about Peyton Pritchard when he does things like that? I mean, 28 points, third time in his career he's had 8 or more threes. It was fun to watch tonight.
He's unbelievable. What he brings to this team on a given night, especially off the bench. We got a few weeks left, but he got to be 6th man of the year.
Thanks, Jason. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kevin.
Terrific triple-double for Tatum tonight. Our producer, Dan Keener. Our director, the Hall of Famer, Lonnie Neal. Our associate director, Leslie Cerulli. Our graphics producers, Kian Grissom, along with Justin Holloman. Our statistician, Brian Taylor. Boston wins it tonight in Philadelphia. Standing by in our studio, EJ, Kenny, Chuck, and Shaq. And for Reggie Miller and Allie LaForce, Kevin Harlan saying good night from Philadelphia. You've been watching the NBA on TNT.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking about our honeymoon. How about Africa? Safari, hot air balloon ride, swim with elephants. Wait, can we afford a safari?
Great question. Like everything, takes a little planning.
Or put the money towards a down payment
On a ranch
in Montana.
with horses.
Let's take a look at those scenarios.
JP Morgan Wealth Management has advisors in Chase branches and tools like Wealth Plan to help keep you on track. When you're planning for it all, the answer is JP Morgan Wealth Management.
You like it?
Hey, Meta, remind me where I park my car.
You're parked in lot 19.
19A.
Can you give me a lift home?
Showtime! Everyone's raving about the best Sonic movie yet.
You colorful bunch.
That's right. Everyone loves it.
What? Sonic the Hedgehog 3, now streaming on Paramount Plus. Rated PG.
Take it back. I said beagle, not bagel.
Oh,
CarMax is a 10-day money-back guarantee. Why don't you?
because you need like razors and stuff.
Experience CarMax, and you'll never settle for anything less.
Hi. Play for an ultra?
Pricey for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultrasound line. I didn't.
Rigolo Ultra. Superior light blue.
Even when U.S. women's national team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. Thanks to the Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she'll earn 3% cash back on her purchase after choosing the online shopping category.
Look at those beautiful flowers. Oh, I gotta tell Sarah.
Do we need to knock on neighbors' doors to tell them their flowers look good?
I'm just gonna tell her anyway.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
On Underdog, you can make picks and win money all season long by picking higher or lower on your favorite players. You get it right, you can win up to 1,000 times your money. That's a lot of buckets.
Over 5 million happy fans are already in the game, playing all over the U.S. right from their phones.
New customers sign up and deposit now to get up to $1,000 in bonus credit. Download the app today to claim your offer. You make the call on Underdog.
NBA basketball is on center stage. An incredible action is on full display. The league's budding stars taking flight. Global stars adding flavor from all over the world. Some of basketball's greatest playing at the top of their game, while all of us are sitting on the edge of our seats. Sun Spurs next.
Maple Leafs got stacked with calendars.
Let me tell you what they don't know about Baby Girl. Her whole life she wanted to impress the world.
It's possible to see your goals right in front of you.
Yeah, one big dream, but she knew she would have to win.
Life happens. Count on Kohl's to get your home reset for less. As a Kohl's Rewards member, you get an extra 15% off home finds like storage to get organized and cozy pillows to snuggle up with. Plus, find decor to style your space and so much more. Now at Kohl's.
Ahead. No matter how you slice it. Or cut it or cube it. Sizzle, pork, and lasting 4 times longer makes a big difference. Castrol Edge Extended Performance now lasts 4 times longer, giving you up to 25,000 miles of the ultimate wear protection between oil changes. Castrol Edge Extended Performance. Better oil, stronger, longer.
First up, a battle between two peaks of the East. As All-Stars Brunson and Taft take their New York Knicks into Boston to see how they measure up against the championship duo of Tatum and Brown and the Boston Celtics. Then, all eyes are on the Bay. Kyrie and Clay are ready for a showdown against the Warriors. Curry and Butler. Yes, sir. Knicks Celtics, Mavericks Warriors, Sunday on ABC.
What's all this?
I'm 717th in line for free NBA tickets. Need to make sure that they see me in the crowd. But first, I need to finish my posters.
You know you can do all that without doing all this.
All this.
Look, with the NBA app, you can fan hard on your faves, test your fandom, and with NBA ID, get a shot at free tickets, all for free.
Does this mean there's more time for my bucket sport?
It's a game break from Studio J here in Atlanta. Coming up, bottom of the hour. Kevin Durant. Back in Austin, Texas, where they're playing this game tonight, where he played for the Longhorns. Phoenix Suns taking on the San Antonio Spurs. De'Aaron Fox. First game in front of the home folks. It's not a first game in San Antonio because they are in Austin, but played those first 5 games with the Spurs on the road. Welcome back to Studio J, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny, and Charles. But of course, the story in San Antonio today, the Victor Wembanyama situation, blood clot in his right shoulder, expected to miss the rest of the season, which was just stunning news. And at the age of 21, with a great year already in progress in his first All-Star appearance, and now Shaq gone for the rest of this season, and it would appear, and just hoping that they can take care of this, because the more important thing, big picture, obviously, is his health.
Yeah, I know NBA, San Antonio Spurs have supreme medical staff, so I'm glad they found it earlier, and I know they will be taking care of it. I'm happy that they found this guy's 21, so he has definitely a bright future in front of him. 7 foot, gets banged up, flies a lot. There's many reasons how this could have happened, but kudos for the San Antonio saying, you know what, we're so good right now. We got De'Aaron Fox. Let's just put him on some blood thinners and clear it up and bring him back or reevaluate him in a couple weeks. They said, nope, we're shutting this thing down. We're gonna get it fixed up. We're gonna let you go to the off season, and we're gonna reevaluate it again, and then hopefully it's better next year. I know it's the same thing that stopped Chris Bosh from playing, so I'm happy they found it. I'm sad that he's not gonna play, but nothing more important than that.
And I think, it's worth repeating some of what I got from Dr. Jonathan Reiner, who is a cardiologist and a CNN analyst too, just talking about this situation and the most important thing at this point is determining what the cause was. Was it some kind of trauma that affected a vein? Is there something anatomical that needs to be taken care of so that this doesn't happen again? But playing on blood thinners, obviously, a no-no. You can't do it. You got to take this with as seriously as you possibly can, because the ramifications of a blood clot breaking off and moving through your heart to your lungs is really, really life-threatening.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate, and not from even a basketball standpoint, just from a medical health standpoint. And it's so much uncertainty when you have a blood clot, as you just described. We're all kind of learning certain things. You educated me today just on some of the things that happen.
Just because I've been there, because I still take blood thinners. Yeah.
Which is, again, it is something that you have more experience with. From a layman, someone looking out, you say, oh well, can you just play and do? No, you can't. This is a life-threatening possibility, and you have to take it as that. It's not a ACL, and you say, oh, come back and we'll see how you're running. Rehabbing. No, this is something that has to be taken care of, and we wish the best of Victor. Yeah. Well, number one, we definitely wish him the best. He's a nice kid and got a bright future. Kudos to the Spurs for just saying, because if they had said a period of time, everybody have been counting down the days. Be like, Victor will be back in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. Kudos to the Spurs, and he's done for the rest of the season. This is something you have to take very serious. You just feel bad for him and for the Spurs, and because, man, he is such a great kid. We've had him on the show a couple times, one time very memorable.
Yes, he was talking about Pop.
And also, he was the leading candidate for Defensive Player of the Year.
He was on pace, Chuck, to be the first guy to ever average more than 3 blocks and 3 threes made per game in NBA history.
I think what's going to be interesting about this is, what are the Spurs going to do for the rest of the season? Because now you're not playing for anything. But, Chris going to have to, I always brag about Chris being a great leader. He's going to go overboard being a leader, because now your season is basically over with 30-some games to go. It's going to take tremendous leadership just to get those guys. Because, listen, without him, they're going to have a tough time winning any games.
Yeah. Had brought De'Aaron Fox on. You looked at Fox and Wembanyama and that combo, and wondering, hey, what can they do the last 30 games of the season? And now Wemby not going to be part of that. Game 1 of our doubleheader, in case you missed it.
Oh, thank God. You got lucky if you missed it.
It was a Boston beatdown of the Sixers in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah. Kenny, Ernie, me and Kenny were talking.
That's good. I'm glad you guys are talking.
No, but it's his birthday, so Kenny had a really good point. Hey, man, just shut Joel Embiid down.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense for him to be out there limping around. It's like you said earlier, they had to play on. Even that play there, if you rebound that, if you replay that last play, he would have gone and blocked that shot. Yeah, if he's healthy. And it was right. That move that Pritchard just made.
Yeah,
look at Joel. He's in great defensive position here. He can't even drive. He can't even move. He's going to block that shot in any other game. Well, he's going to attempt to block it. And so
this first time I heard a player say, "Yeah, I'm going to have to get surgery in the offseason." Well, if you're not playing at maximum potential, why don't you just get the surgery now? Because listen, they're not going to win. They're not going to win a championship. So a guy that's going to be making $70 million a year, I want him in top physical peak
when the season starts next year.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's just when Kenny said, I said, Kenny, that's a really good point, because
it wasn't Kenny's point. It was my.
It was actually Shaq. He said
Neil's point. Thank you.
I was going to give you the credit, Shaq, but you didn't give me enough time.
Peyton Pritchard, by the way, 28 points in that game. 8 out of 15. 8 out of 15 from 3. Philly was 8 out of 39 from 3. Wow. I got some special analysis for you. Okay. Yeah. Take a look at this and analyze it for me, will you please? Big highlight. We'll see it.
Hey, upstairs. Upstairs. See, let's see that highlight. Can we? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. This is the game started with my man from Colorado. What's his name? My man from Colorado. That's Brady Kachuk. That's Matthew's brother. Yep, Brady Kachuk. Yes. Tying the game, Canada against the USA. Yeah, because Nathan McKinnon scored the first goal for the Canadians. But that's okay. We're not. I'm taking my time. I'm not going to go crazy there. The first intermission. We're going to win the game. Go USA. You are such a hockey nut, too. I do. You know, it was interesting to watch. When did you become a hockey fan? Because you lived in Alabama, Leeds. Well, when I got drafted by the 76ers, okay. We kind of shared a locker room with the Flyers. And my favorite hockey player of all time is obviously Wayne Gretzky, but my second favorite player is a guy named Ron Hextall. I got two jerseys in my house. And Ron Hextall was a goalie. Yeah. Ron Hextall and Brian Dawkins are the only two jerseys I got in Philadelphia. But I love the sport. And okay, so Philadelphia. Is our hockey talk, boring you? It ain't just he likes to drop names. Well, I got a name. What's up, Mike Penberthy? There you go. We're talking about hockey. Yeah, but you name me a hockey player, not name Wayne Gretzky. Name one guy. Eric Lindros. Okay, good. Hey, look who's coming up. Ball. It is. Bring me some cereal. Hey, double figures in 4 straight games for Ball. Hey, Kevin, I want bananas, Doritos, Pepsi.
Is delicious juicy chicken your thing? Is sweet and spicy hot honey your thing? Is juicy chicken covered in spicy hot honey your thing? Introducing new KFC Mike's Hot Honey Chicken. If that's your thing. Try it for $7 or share with friends for $25.
Welcome to the Waiverhood.
The Wayfair vibe at our place is Western.
My thing, Johnny. Come on, let's go for the dramatic.
How didn't I know Wayfair had vanities in tile?
This? Yeah. You need ottomans without legs? You'll flip for the food crust. In the Waiverhood, there's a place for all of us. Wayfair, every style, every home.
When you're a sports fan, nothing beats being there. When you're with Amex Platinum, you never miss the next big moment. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Lasting 4 times longer makes a big difference. Castrol Edge Extended Performance now lasts 4 times longer, giving you up to 25,000 miles of the ultimate wear protection between oil changes. Castrol Edge Extended Performance. Better oil, stronger, longer.